Davey, proud but disappointed?
Yeah, disappointed for the players more so than disappointed for me. Disappointed for the players. I thought they put a lot into the game. I thought they were brilliant. In the first half, controlled the game, created some very good chances. Andy Fisher's came up with 2 big saves, one for Danny Wilson, one for Shinnie. There's a stonewall penalty that we've had a sorry for. It's a stonewall penalty. We can see it for the dugout, how the linesman can't see it. It's a stonewall penalty, and if it's a penalty, I'd probably argue it wasn't a genuine attempt for the ball. So if it's a penalty, it's a red card. There's a game changer there. Andy Fisher's got 2 good saves. And then I think Robbie and Shin's got to do a wee bit better with the chances they've got. Shin's is clean through, we don't hit target, don't work the keeper. Robbie, the wee back heel for Teddy, we don't hit target, we don't work the keeper. And really, that's 4 big chances. 5.
It's had one as well, didn't it?
Aye, to be fair, like, he probably could have shifted it a wee bit more to his right to open up that space, but it was a half chance. It's edge of the box, still got the man to beat, still got the keeper to beat, 20 yards between you and the ball. So the other ones is like clean through, so Shins is clean through and Robbie's got a clean strike at goal. Kind of ball gets away from him a wee bit, but I still think he's got to get his shot off and hit target. Just goes by the keeper's right hand post, but that's not a criticism of Shins and Robbie, because I thought for 60 minutes the 2 of them were brilliant. 42 of them were brilliant together. I thought the group were brilliant. Game came away for us a wee bit. It was a wee 20-minute spell in the second half. Couldn't get to grips with the game. Maybe probably a wee lack of losing a bit of momentum, losing a bit of energy, because I think they put a lot into the first half. Slight tweak with Seymour. Couldn't really get pressure on the ball. And you lose the game with a wonder strike. No, it's not any great way to win a game, lose a game of football, but I think you can come to terms with it a wee bit easier when you look at the quality of the strike. Nobody's at fault. Danny Wilson, good header, good clearance. We hope he gets a foot in it. It drops to perfectly to Graham and Graham Carey's left foot, and you're probably seeing any. You're really wanting him to shoot for there, let's be honest. You're really wanting him to shoot for there, and he shoots for there and scores. And Jerome's not at fault, Danny's not at fault, there's nobody at fault for it. So I think that knocked us a wee bit. Try to make a few substitutions, try and get back in the game. Never really quite got momentum. They never really quite had momentum either after that. Much of a muchness, but strip the game back. Really proud of the players. Thought they played some fantastic football at times. And we created enough chances to be in the semi-final. And on another day, you get the officials make the right decision during the game, no after the game. So I think we can feel a wee bit sorry for ourselves in that respect. A couple of big moments went against us. Graham Carey's strike, don't see that every week. You're lucky if you see it once, twice a season. And the call for the official. The call not to get the penalty. I think it would have been a red card if we got the pen, but we never got the pen. So that's 2 big moments in the game. But I think the players got to hold their heads high. I thought the players, I generally do. I feel a bit. I struggle with this at times when you lose a game of football, but you're praising the players. But I feel as though I have to. I feel as though they put a lot into the game. I thought they were, again, I'll go back and I'll keep talking about it, If that's no testament that there should be a bigger Premier League, I don't know what is.
How do we pick the lads up?
You've got to pick yourself up, really. Listen, it's my job to pick them up, right? But really, if they need picked up, they're in the wrong job. We've got a huge game in Saturday. Can't do nothing about what just happened. It's done. So go home, feel sorry for yourself, look at the what-ifs, come back in tomorrow ready to go against Airdrie. And that was the message in the change room after the game, and that'll be the message tomorrow morning. So, go again, get ourselves up for which is now the biggest game of the season on Saturday. That's simple, isn't it? It's simple.
We've got a good record against Airdrie. Obviously we had there, we beat them earlier in the season as well, but they're starting to pick up a wee bit of form again as well, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they are fighting for their lives. He's got a few of his injuries back. He's picked a few points up. Took 9 points off them, but this will be a different game, I think. So this will be a different game. Right now, automatic promotion's not in our hands. We all know that. But finishing second is. And I still think there's a chance of automatic promotion. I do. I genuinely do. But it's definitely second to play for. That's in our hands. There's a big difference between third and fourth and finishing second when you're in terms of the playoffs and getting to the Premier League. But I don't think the league's done. But automatic's out of our hands. It's not in our hands now. So we need to go there and we need to make sure, worst case scenario, we finish second.
It's probably a positive we've got second, third we've got Ayr, Partick, Queen's all coming here.
Aye, they're all going to be difficult games, but I think there's a lot to play for, There's a lot to play for, so I don't think there's going to be an easy game of football. I generally don't, but you know what? We're getting to that end of the season, and I think if the boys can apply themselves and put that much energy into the next game, I think we'll be alright. And you put that much energy into the next game and the next game and the next game, you're going to be okay. So we had a wee bit of a break there in terms of that rest period. I think you could see that the night players looked a wee bit more energised. We've now got 4 or 5 days opposed to 2 or 3 days to turn this one around, which should help. And then we're kind of into a muchness. Everybody's roughly on the same schedule or thereabouts.
No worries, see you Saturday.
Cheers.